Hey everybody, Big Mac here. The neighbors upstairs are making a lot of really weird noises and stuff. It's even weirder than usual. So they woke me up, and I was in the middle of a really nice dream. And it was video game related. So I thought maybe I'd record it for you guys. But the visual's not important, so that's why I just got my hand covering it up. Okay, I can talk a little more quietly now. But anyway, I had this dream where I was at like a Costco type place. And I was there with a bunch of other people. And I guess we were all like video game collectors or something. Because we were all like on different kinds of teams. And at first it kind of looked like a combination of the mafia, college frats and sororities, and just a massive casino hall where basically people used other people's money to try and win more money and stuff like that, and it was really confusing. All of a sudden I made my way to the back, and all of a sudden there were just like of these teams of people who were left. They were like, who has the rarest video game? So each person from each team, wound up bringing some kind of copy of a game with them, and they threw like their pile and they threw their personal game into like this massive pile, and then one lady from one of the groups, she started shuffling them all together. And basically she was like, okay, I'm going to pass these out to each group, and each group has to decide whose game is the rarest. And something good will happen, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember why we were doing that. I guess because we wanted to try and be as non-judgmental as possible by grading each other people's games based on rarity. So, I don't remember if I had a game or not, or if I was just watching the whole thing. But the original lady, she was like, "Oh my gosh, this is my copy of Taboo: The Sixth Sense," which her group deemed really rare, which I found funny because I've seen copies of it for 50 cents before, but. Anyway, so each group submitted its entry as rarest game possible, and put that all in a pile. And so there was like a group of semi-finalists and stuff, and then everybody else is just kind of like strewn aside, and I guess to be picked up later or something. But there were like in terms of the games itself, I mean, it was a lot of like typical games. So like there were like a lot of music games, a lot of sports games, and frankly, not games that you would really expect to be rare. Only exception were a lot of people submitted their iPhones or their personal or their smartphones, and whatever game that they had on those that they figured would be deemed rare. Like somebody had DJ Hero on their iPhone, somebody had a Lord of the Rings game on their iPhone. I guess they deemed that rare just because it was maybe not as popular. People don't. I don't know, but those were their submissions, and we were like, huh, okay. Then another girl from the first lady's team, for some reason, she gave me their game from that made it to the semifinals. I don't remember what the game was at all. And some kind of like weird security card thing also. And so I was just like, whatever. Because apparently, like, I was the one in charge of, like, watching the games or something. I don't know what I was doing exactly, but I just found myself wandering around the Costco type store, and I found my way over to the front registers, and they had this massive pile of PlayStation 3s, and they were like, PlayStation 3 systems on sale for $78.88. And I was like, wow, that's a really good deal for a PlayStation 3 if you don't have one yet. And I'm thinking, I don't have one yet. And then the thing that just totally started pulling me out of the dream, I guess, I don't know, partly the noises and stuff from upstairs, but next thing I know, my mom is there in the checkout line, and she has on the cart 2 gallons of milk and 5 bottles of Coca-Cola.